And I'm delighted now to be joined by Farnborough manager Spencer Day. Spencer, I guess an overriding feeling of disappointment to start with.
Of course we're disappointed we're out. Thought the first half was the best we've played for a long time, and it's the old cliche, we've just missed so many chances and their keeper's pulled off 4 fantastic saves, and we've conceded 2 set-piece goals against a very big side. We've not managed to do enough, but I thought we played some fantastic football in the first half, but goals change games and we've missed fabulous chances, and if we'd come in at half time 3 or 4 clear, I don't think anyone could have complained, and that's created the catalyst for the second half, where they've just sat back and tried to hit us on the counter-attack, and we couldn't do enough really in the second half. We couldn't play as well as we did in the first half. They just sat back, which they'd earned the right to do by being 2-0 up. They're very experienced, and the game was much more even second half. They just killed the game, and even to the time wasting and the injuries, and the 3 minutes at the end was farcical really. But even then in the second half we've had the best chance of the half. We've had another one-on-one and the keeper saved it again, so I think he'll be the man of the match. And yeah, it's very, very disappointed. It's a very down dressing room. Like I said, we played some fantastic football in the first half in particular, and we're just gutted that it's over.
In the second half, even, you alluded to it there, you had the one-on-one with Reece Beckles, you had a penalty appeal as well that could have really got you back into the game with 10 minutes to go. It was very frustrating.
It wasn't our day. Hand on heart, it just wasn't our day. From the officials' decisions, as you say, we could have had a penalty. We didn't get anything out of the officials. I mean, they are taking nothing away from them. They're a very experienced, very physical, strong side. Good luck to them. They earned the result today, but I don't think they had 1 yellow card in it. It was just ludicrous. We're the ones getting talked to the whole time. They got towels around the ground when the referee at first says he's not going to allow them for long throws. It was all set pieces, but they did it very well. I'm not going to take anything away from North Ferriby. I thought they did very well, and in the second half they've killed the game. And then we've got 3 minutes at the end, but I just don't think in the second half we did enough, and that's because they earned the right to drop down, and they dropped very deep, and we just didn't do enough. But it was one of those days. I said I'd rather we create the chances and miss them, but those are absolute guilt chances in the first half and the second. And when you don't take your chances, you're not going to win games. But it was I said, we played some fantastic football here today, but of course the overriding feeling is of frustration, and obviously we're gutted that we're out of the trophy.
Has the FA Trophy been a welcome distraction, Spencer, to get this far, being that you're in like a relegation scrap in the league? Has it been a welcome distraction, or has it been, a little bit, it's nice to be able to now to get back to the league football and get yourselves out of the position that you're in?
Time will tell on that. I mean, we are everybody knows our situation. We're very young, we're full of loanees, we have to be because we have no money. We're very grateful to the clubs that let us have these players. We've got an incredibly tough next 6 games. I think we've got Sutton away, Bromley away, Havant away the next 3. We've got Bath away, Boreham with the league leaders at home. We just, as difficult as it gets, Hemel Hempstead, then our next home game. We've just given us a beating. So we've got to roll our sleeves up. But if we play like we played today, and we trained that way on Thursday, and the game plan worked, we just missed the chances. I mean, it's that simple. We just kept missing. The keeper made some great saves. It's a really tough month coming up, but we've got to look forward to it. As I said, we played, I think overall we're by far the better team, but you saw their experience, that they managed to survive. Their keeper superb. They've scored 2 set pieces. They've had 3 attempts in the first half, 2 set piece goals, and we've got to learn from that. It's difficult, and we've got to stick together. We've got 2 games a week coming up. As you said, we've got a huge battle on our hands. As I said, if we continue to play like we did today, I'm sure we'll be fine.
How difficult is it for you as manager to lift the players after a defeat like that, to get themselves up and ready for a relegation scrap and the next game?
They're very down right now, very, very down. They are young. I'm down, my coaching staff are down, because we really should have had the game sewn up by half time. And you're very frustrated, and who do we want to have those chances clean through is the lad who scored, I think, 7 in 7, and it hasn't happened for him today. He's been a fantastic signing for us. He scored an awful lot of goals, but it just hasn't happened today. And I said we played great football, so they are down. They're gutted because the game was there for the taking. We played some great football, but some days it doesn't happen for you, and it didn't happen for us today. And we gave a really good account of ourselves. We're gutted. We've got to take it on the chin, get ourselves together again, stick together, and go again training this week before, I said, lots of very, very difficult games. But as I said, no one can say today we didn't give it a really good go, and we tried to entertain, we tried to pass the ball against a very good, experienced side, and we wish North Ferriby all the luck. They've done a hell of a trip to get down here. They've ridden their luck, and that's a sign of a very good side. Because as I said in the first half, if they'd come in 3-4 down, I don't think there would have been anyone who could have complained.
Spencer, thanks very much for your time straight after the game. Commiserations on today's game.
Cheers.
Thank you.